Good morning, good night, good evening. I can't sleep, so we juicing. We have watermelon. This is seedless. I should be asleep, but life be lifing. So since I can't sleep, I will make juice. So we have watermelon here. Watermelon makes such a big mess because it's mostly water, and so it makes a lot of mess when trying to juice it. It's a lot of cleaning up in the process. If you catch us live, great. If you catch us on the replay, great. Pray my strength in the Lord, because I should be asleep. Watermelon is so messy. I don't even like watermelon. This was an extra watermelon that I had left over from my Mother's Day cookout. And since I don't drink, well, since I don't eat watermelon, I decided to go ahead and juice it so that it doesn't go bad. And it makes a great juice for those who eat watermelon. I don't eat it or drink the juice, but my family, they like it. So here we are. I am not going to get any sleep tonight. And I have a long day ahead. Alright, y'all know juicing is loud, so here we go. That's the fun part. Sending it through the juicer is exciting. Ooh, this is so messy. So messy. Because it's 90%, I think they say watermelon is 90% water. So this is very messy. But we're going to have some juice in just a little bit. It's just that you got to keep cleaning up as you go through the process, because it's a lot of water. And you gotta be careful cutting these watermelons because it's so watery and so slippery. But we gonna get there. We gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So it's juicing with tea at 4 o'clock in the morning on this Faithful Friday. I wish I was asleep, but I'm not. And I've been up all night. For those of you that's out there in La La Land, hopefully you're getting some good rest. Because as you can see, I'm not. If you ever try watermelon juice, meet me in the comments. Let me know what's your thoughts on watermelon juice. I've never actually liked watermelon. I don't really know why I don't like watermelon. It's just never been one of those fruits that I truly care about. Alright, we almost have a full cup. So I'm going to switch pictures. Switch to my big picture. And this is normally the picture that I use anyway when I have to separate all the pulp. So once I juice it, then I will separate all this foam and all this pulp stuff that you see on top. So we're going to just set this to the side for now until I finish juicing the entire watermelon. But it has a pretty color for juice. Very pretty color for a juice. These I don't need right now. The birds are chirping. I'm woke with the birds. No one else is up but the birds and me. And I know I'm going to regret this, being up like this. But such is life. The good thing is that I don't have to punch a clock. Alright. We almost there. Halfway there. Couple more pieces. And then I will start to separate all of the pulp and all of the film stuff, the excess stuff that you don't necessarily want in the juice. this will be it. And this is a seedless watermelon, so I haven't actually tried to juice a bigger watermelon, like a seeded watermelon, but this is a seedless watermelon. It's very pretty, but not so appetizing for me. I really don't understand how people eat this stuff. It's messy too. Very watery, very liquidy. But we're almost there. This is the last couple of pieces. Okay, that just went flying all over my face. I did not want that to happen. Alright, but let me clean up my mess. My mess, my mess, my mess. Alright, so here we are. We down to the last piece. And once everything is in the big pitcher, then I'm going to start the next step of separating the pulp. So I have two more pieces here. Two more pieces. Here's one. Alright, that's one piece. And here's the last piece right here. Alright, this is the last piece. Alright, and then we separate. Alright, so here's the juice. Let me just wipe off my counter, shift some things around, and then we're going to separate all of the pulp and all of the excess foamy stuff that you see on the juice. We're going to separate it from the juice before we bottle it. Alright, so here we are. So this top film that you see, all of this has to be removed before it's placed into bottles. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I use a strainer. Alright, so here's my little strainer. This is the strainer that I use. Alright, I'm going to separate a little bit at a time so I can place them in bottles. The good thing about having just one juice flavor is that I don't have to actually mix it up. It's already going to be mixed up because it's only one juice flavor. So now that I've taken all of that foamy stuff off, I can go ahead and start to bottle the juice. And so I'll do the same thing over here with the bottles, just to make sure all of the foamy stuff is off. Oops, I'm making a mess. Hold on. Watermelon is, like I said, makes a lot of water. I mean, it's okay if you have a little bit of the foam. You just don't want to have a lot of it. Yeah, this is, I need my other bottles. This one isn't doing what I need it to do. Let's see if I can get some more of this off. That's most of it off. See, if I pour this really slow, most of the foam will stay in the bottle, in the pitcher. Alright, so there we have it. Alright, so freshly made watermelon juice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bottle all of these up. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you catch me live, great. If you catch me on the replay, great. It's Juicing with Tea at 4 a.m. Peace out. Until next time.